you own a home or have plans to in the future? Or are you upside down in your mortgage and need help? Tune in right now to the Call Toni Real Estate Radio Show with Toni Patillo and her co-host Carla Dennis. This is where you come to learn about buying real estate. Here's Toni.
Hello, Los Angelinos. I'm your host, Toni Patillo here, and you are listening to Call Toni Real Estate Radio here on KTLK AM 1150. I'm here with my co-host, Carla Dennis. Today, we have an amazing show, a power-packed show. We've got the president-elect of the MLS, that's the Multiple Listing Service, Robin Greenberg. Can you explain to our listeners exactly what the MLS is and how it benefits the consumer as well as the real estate professional?
Well, the most accurate statistics about real estate are found in the Multiple Listing Service.
Okay.
And the Multiple Listing Service that we represent is called Combined Los Angeles Westside Multiple Listing Service.
Okay.
But there are other multiple listing services also.
Mm-hmm.
But we as realtors have to put our listings into the multiple service within a few hours of receiving the listings, and also upon having a pending or a sold, we're required to put the information back into the multiples.
Okay.
So although there are other similar services out there, the multiple listing service is the most accurate, and actually accurate statistics are what we need as realtors. If you were asking me to come to give you an opinion of value about your house, I would need to bring you some very accurate statistics.
Right.
And I would obtain them from the Multiple Listing Service.
Okay, and so this information is really live.
Yes, it is.
Okay, awesome.
Robin, how has the service evolved over the years? Can you describe the benefits of the homeowners and consumers?
Well, the actual benefit of the homeowners is that their listings are now digitally sent around the world. And if I were to input the listing for your house today, within a few hours, it would be on the internet and around the world. And that comes actually from the Multiple Listing Service and from the companies that we work for. But in the olden days, it was more word of mouth. Today, it is not necessarily totally word of mouth, although we are a talking industry. But today, on the internet, your listing can be shown to somebody on the internet in France, and we might find the right buyer in another country rather than just in our city.
And it's true. This is global now.
Yes.
We're no longer local.
That's
you know what I
right.
mean? If I wanted to buy a place in New York, I can just go online and pull up their multiple,
Yes.
and I can identify property there.
Yeah.
So it's really very powerful how technology has moved us. It also creates a speeding up of the time. It seems like the days go by quicker. We've got so much information at our fingertips.
Yes. Because if you're selling your house, you absolutely want it to go quickly. You do not want us in your house every day showing
Right.
it. In the olden days, we used to have to go to our offices more. Now we can work in the field practically all the time.
Yeah.
And the most wonderful thing that we do is educate the people about ownership.
And we want to remind you that we're here every Saturday at 3 p.m. on Call Toni Real Estate Radio, KTLK AM 1150, where we are committed to bringing you tools for positive change. If you tuned in late and you'd like to go back and listen to the full show, please go to calltoni.com. That's calltoni with an I.com, and click on the prior shows link. You can always reach out to our off-air number at 888-309-9797. That's 888-309-9797. We want to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and friend us on Facebook. And we want you to have a magical, magical weekend. Thanks again for tuning in.